The day I almost quit my job. That day I reached my breaking point. I was ready to quit until a conversation with a stranger changed everything I thought about giving up. My name is James. I've been working at a small coffee shop for a year now. It's a tiny place, but it gets packed in the mornings. My shift starts at 6 a.m., and honestly, I'd never complained until that day. Everything went wrong from the start. I was late because the bus got delayed, and my boss, Mrs. Sarah, was already waiting for me at the door with her arms crossed. "James, late again. This is unacceptable," she said in front of everyone. I took a deep breath, but inside I was boiling. Later, while making a cappuccino, I accidentally broke one of the new cups. Mrs. Sarah rushed over. "What's wrong with you today? This is the third time this month you've broken something." I felt like a scolded child, but I was 22 and I had spent months keeping that place afloat with half the usual staff. When my shift ended, I walked out without saying a word. I walked for several blocks, my throat tight, until I sat on a park bench. My uniform was stained. My hands were shaking, and I had a knot in my stomach. I kept thinking, is this really worth it? Why work so hard if no one even notices? That's when an older man in a gray jacket and a flat cap sat nearby. He looked at me for a moment and said, "Sometimes you need to get a little lost to remember why you started." At first, I didn't say anything, but that sentence broke me. I started talking. Everything just poured out, and I didn't even know why. He just listened, never interrupted. At the end, he said, "I was a teacher for 30 years. There were many days I wanted to quit, but I didn't. Not because of the job, but because each day I found a new reason to stay. Yours might be closer than you think." I went back to work the next day, not because things were perfect, but because I'd decided I wouldn't let one bad day make me forget why I started. Since then, I've learned that patience is also a form of rebellion, and some battles are worth fighting, even when it feels like no one's watching.